And I know that since you and I started talking a couple of years ago, and in fact, before that, you started incorporating more fourth way ideas, the fourth way tradition and techniques and knowledge into your practice, into your working with clients and members of your groups. Talk about that, how that came to be.
Yeah, as you know, fourth way was my first love and the most powerful and teaching that I found as a young man, and I stayed committed with that. The fourth way Gurdjieff teachings, I stayed committed with it, and for a long time. So although at some point, after about 14 years of that fourth way study, I left. I left the certain organization and certain school. I was part of it. I still carried the fruits of the fourth way work and the teachings, and I continued studying with other teachers and other teachings. However, what I have found actually by being a psychotherapist or being like a, let's say, how can I call it? Psycho-spiritual counseling, psycho-spiritual counselor. Um, I have found that early on that is not enough to just help them process their pain, but I need to teach them. I need to give them certain, I need to teach, to offer to the people wanting to heal certain knowledge and certain practices. And I found out that a lot of fourth way explanation, fourth way principles, fourth way practices, fourth way exercises will come to me as being very relevant to a lot of my healing clients. And after more exploration with also I was doing groups a lot, focusing the groups on the study of the Advaita Vedanta and non-duality, together with the processing of our pain body. And I was doing this work for a few years, and I realized that for people that are relatively new on the path, they are young seekers, or they are beginning, or they're getting more serious, but they are new. I realized that the Advaita Vedanta and non-duality direct path, it's not the ideal way to start. I found out that may lead to being a little, although it is true, those maps, Advaita Vedanta and direct path, non-duality, they may be too airy-fairy, they may be too abstract, they are not grounded in practice, they are not good for the foundation. So I have gradually verified that the fourth way teaching, it's a great foundation for helping someone, guide them on the spiritual journey. So now I am when I'm teaching, I start with the fourth way, awareness practices, meditation, Eckhart Tolle inspired teachings, or all of this. But I find the fourth way as being a very versatile and grounded and practical way to reliably get more conscious, not just philosophize about it, yeah, and not just have deep thoughts about it, but to make the work, to make it embodied in one's life. So I start with that, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm combining in Circle of Being what the most important components of Circle of Being are the fourth way teachings, then this awareness-based psychosomatic processing modalities, which are for dealing with the pain, with the trauma, with the repression, with the PTSD, with anxiety, depression, all that. So I use this awareness-based psychosomatic therapeutical teachings like Hakomi, somatic experiencing, shadow work, Gestalt, internal family system, parts work. So I use all of that, and the fourth way, and then stay at this level for quite some time. This will be my entry level or level one And then as people stay in the game and they start to verify that it works, and they start to have certain verification, glimpses, more insights, and diminishment of suffering, and they are still interested in the path, then I introduce a little later non-dual teachings, Advaita Vedanta, Tantra. We can now go deeper, and it's almost like it's a journey up the mountain. So on the earliest stages of going up the mountain, I use the fourth way and somatic psychotherapy, transpersonal somatic psychotherapy. And then as we go up the mountain, we still use them, but go towards non-duality, Advaita Vedanta, and other deep, lofty teachings.